XJ, G7CDA. I don't think it's raining up here, you know. Can't see any. It might be though, it's a bit dark out there. Anyway, I'll come back to you shortly, Phil. Let's just see if anybody else wants to join the Northwest Fusion group now. From Golf 7 Charlie Delta Alpha.
Golf 4 Juliet Tango Papa.
M0 RGV. Golf 7 Charlie Delta Alpha, we have 2 stations there. M0 RGV I heard first, hello Ray. And also G4 JTT as well, I got there. Can't remember your name. Oh, this is terrible. My memory's getting worse. I'll come back to you in a minute. We're just giving you your name, G4 JTT from Golf 7 Charlie Delta Alpha. I do apologise.
Yeah, G7CDA, G4JTP, no problem. I've named the send is Howard Hotel Oscar Whiskey Alpha Radio Delta, located in Skelmersdale, South West Lancashire, just a bit further south from you. Back to you from G4JTP.
G4JTT, G7CDA, yeah, I remember you now, Howard. It's just my memory's not good at all. Right, well, what we'll do, we'll run down the list now, and then we'll see if anybody else wants to join us when we get towards the bottom there. So we'll go back up to John. Good evening, John, M0JFE. You were sounding good just then, so that's all good. And, you had a good week. I don't think I saw you since last week's net, have I? What have you been doing? Anything exciting, anything radio-wise? Any decent contacts, or, you know, HF at all, or anything like that? M0JFE, G7CDA.
Yeah, I've been hopping around. Worked in Ireland, home on 40 metres. That happened over the weekend. Something I had to drop in Tokyo. I came home now, I played radio, and yeah, that was good. I went on my vertical, and it was 4 points up over my double, which was quite good. You know, I've been on, and double in that direction. And yeah, the vertical was 4 points up, which is quite amazing. So impressed with that. Fusion-wise, usual, coming on, sort of looking around, sorting out, playing with the audio. I think I've cracked it now. As we speak, I've got a power supply unit in pieces. Am I right in saying it goes through Ricky's Echolink gateway? If so, then Kevin will join us on 0JFE.
M0JFE, G7CDA, Northwest Fusion Group now. No, with no Echolink connections, as far as I'm aware. I know Ricky has done stuff in here and there, but don't see anything there at the moment. So I don't think there will be, to be honest. Not as far as I'm aware. We never have an Echolink connection here. Obviously there is one to CQUK. In fact, I think there's more than one or two actually. But no, I heard the conditions were quite good. Even on 10 metres the other morning. So I'm waiting for the evening when 10 metres is running and we get somebody coming in on a 10 metre gateway through propagation. That would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? You know, rather than through the internet, they sort of bounce off of various sporadic key effects and things like that, and pop through into my little gateway and then come on the net. That would be interesting. But no, I don't think Ricky's got anything linked to it at the moment, unless Ray's running anything. I'll just go over to Ray, and then we'll come back to you in a second, Phil, just see if you can answer John's query there. With no ulterior connections, is that the right word, Ray? Nothing for Echolink at the moment, have we? M0RGV G7CDA. M0RGV
RGV in the group. No, there are no real plans at all. It's never really been our intention to attempt to emulate CQ UK as being the centre for all formats. We are mostly fusion, either on the reflectors or on wires X. Obviously through the gateways, and I see that GB7BF has joined us this evening, which is quite nice. It's a repeater. We have a couple of analog people that join us that are going through the Wires X analog system, but no, we've got no Echolink, and haven't really got any plans for Echolink at all. So, yeah, sorry about that, John. Right, I'll put it back to you, Dougie. G7 CDA M0 RGV.
M0 RGV, G7 CDA. Yeah, no, it's obviously CQ UK has Echolink, Zello, D-Star DNR analog. I know I've got my 10 metre analog gateway. That was really because I felt 10 metres was underused, and it does give people access to our nets that perhaps don't want to buy another radio, because most people do have an HS set, and most HS sets these days have FM with CTCSS, so that was the idea with that. And as chance would have it, I've actually moved to an area where it is quite widely used, so I'm surprised nobody's come in yet, actually. There's quite a lot of people use 10 metres around here for local stuff, so I'm sure one evening somebody will jump in, which will be quite interesting, so they'll be very welcome. Okay, well, we'll bob it over to Phil, who was sort of next before Ray, but I thought it was best to get Ray's response there. How have you been, Phil? Have you done any HF at all? Or anything else, radio-wise? 2E0 UHJ, G7 CDA in the Northwest Fusion Group Net.
Yeah, not a lot today. Just echo, turn that down. And the radio's on in the background here still, so yeah. I've been sorting my dashboard out, I've got it working again on the EMI. I've linked to an obscure talk group and unlink it, so it's a case of resetting it all again. So fingers crossed we're back on, not enough strength to key up. Sorry I'm not shouting, I've got on the handle in case you can hear me better, Dougie. So, yeah, good to go, you know, and fingers crossed we'll be right. So, sorry if I'm talking double the gook, but like that's just how I feel at the minute, over.
2E0 UHJ, G7 CDA, Northwest Fusion Group Net. You sound right to me, Phil. Just sound your usual self. But I've moved a couple of my extension speakers around. I've got an awful lot of fans running in here now, because there's 3 coolers running. There's a fan on the power supply, and the fans come on the radios as well, so there's quite a lot of fans going on. And I always had a bit of an issue that the speaker was too far away, so I've rearranged that now. So the speaker on the 400 is much closer, so that's a radio I generally talk on. You can actually hear people, which is quite good. So I can hear you very clearly, Phil, and your handy's doing well, no problems at all. I don't know how you end up stuck in a talk group. That's an interesting one, that. Perhaps I shouldn't ask, really, because